Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is April 17, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is off educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right. Let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. Maximize this quarterly chart, and what we see a strong market. We actually closed near the top. We're still a few dollars. We're still about, what's that, $45 off of our resistance 2 level, but we did close near the top, and we did make all-time highs. All right, that's what I see there. All right, let's go down to our monthly chart. On our monthly chart, what we got here, we are clearly above the 9-10 moving average. We're into a strong bull market. Again, here on the pivots, we're getting close to an R2 level. That's that yellow line that's peeking out there, and that'll be our target for next week or higher, if this thing is going to continue in this bull run that we're in at this time. All right, let's go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, we can see this has been the strongest 3 weeks that I've seen in a long time. And I'm talking about these 3 green candles right here. We broke an all-time high. We closed near the high. And this weekly channel on these monthly pivots, we're already near a resistance 2 level. So just be careful about that. And as you can see, we very seldom recently get to an R2 level, but back here, as we can see, we did cross an R2 back here at one time. So again, that's not again, it's only $5. So I do see us getting above that. The question is then, what I really should be looking at, how close are we to an R3 level? And I'm gonna squeeze this down a little bit, and our R3 level look like it's just above 740. But let me see where it's at exactly. Look like 742 or so, So again, and that's still only what, $30-something, $32 away. Again, getting to an R3 level, we very seldom see that, on these indexes like this. But it has. I'm sure it has happened before. But that's what you got to look out for if you kind of like me and like selling those calls above the market and stuff. And right now with volatility and drop back down, this is not the time to be doing the selling the call side. Just sell the put side. No trade recommendation there. It's just thinking out loud to myself right now. Because again, like I always say, this is a lot for myself to see what's happening out here, and for myself, I'm a very cautious trader. Because again, I like selling options, so you got to be careful, be careful. But here on this daily chart, down here on this daily chart, what we can see how this market really gapped up this week. Days we had a gap there. This really was a small gap here. We had a gap here, and we had a gap here on the SPY. And why I'm bringing all this out, these gaps, one of the things, if you were swinging this, you got into this thing after. Let me zoom in a little bit here, just for these few days here, where you can really see what's going on here. Back here, bullish engulfing. Another bullish engulfing after the red, then you got the confirmation and just took off. Once you got this confirmation candle, based on a lot of people's trading plans and trading strategies, they're in this market and they swing it, and swinging this thing from, let's just say 690 to 710 with options, and that's making $20 on an option. That's really pretty good money. One contract, I can easily see $2,000 on one contract. Trading 10 contracts, that's $20,000 on 10 contracts, all based on where you trade it. It's going to be close. The thing is, you're going to make some money. And if you was trading the future market, you make crazy money. Once you see that, and that's the thing. When trading and having different products to trade, based on market conditions, it's kind of nice to have a choice of what product to trade based on what you're seeing happening in the market. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave things at that. This is a really great week. I hope everybody else had a great time. Hope everybody else made that money. I hope everybody else enjoyed their weekend. and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. This is Right Side Trader. Talk to you later. Bye.